on the 10 o'clock docket, I have, let's see, case number 25 is Jewel Crow versus Matthew Pitcher. Ms. Aldana, Ms. Ansaldúa, who's on that case?
I am Judge Belinda Salinas Ansaldúa, Your Honor, for the state and the applicant. The applicant is also present, Your Honor. And I see Mr. Pitcher, who's representing himself, also present. Judge,
Okay,
we were ready.
I'm sorry?
I was going to let the court know that we were ready for a contested hearing, Judge. We have been ready for some time yet, for some time.
Okay.
However, Judge, we just saw and opened the email today that Mr. Pitcher has e-filed 18 exhibits, Judge, and I need the opportunity to go over those exhibits with my applicant before we can go forward with a contested hearing.
Well, do you want to change it to Thursday, Mr. Pitcher? You filed 18 exhibits. They need to, were they filed just today?
They were filed on the 14th, Judge, but they didn't go to me. They went to my secretary, and he just opened the email today, Judge. Because we file so many cases, it's hard to keep up what has been filed, but it was filed on the 14th.
Can y'all agree to hear it on Thursday? Andy, do we have time on Thursday? I've got that anti-slap case on Thursday. Mr. Pitcher, any objections that we set it to where y'all can be heard right away and not have to wait so long?
Yes, I have one comment and possibly a motion. The temporary restraining order expired on September 14th, and there was no valid extension. And I want to first make that comment and just see if there's any response that you would normally give, even though I'm pro se, that you would normally give a lawyer. And if not, I need to file a motion. And I can tell you, I can give you the background. It was never stated during the hearing that the order is extended. It was stated twice, I'm going to extend the order. And it was never stated it has been extended. And the written order named a extension of an order from a wrong date. So it didn't extend the order from the right date of this case. So that's all I have to.
Okay, but you need a final hearing for contested protective order. So
okay,
to allow Ms. Ansaldúa and her client to review the 18 exhibits that you filed. Andy, when can I hear this? Is Monday, next Monday, or?
Judge, Mondays are not good for me because I have mental health cases morning and afternoon, but any other day is fine, Judge.
Okay, I'm not sure what you said, ma'am. You cut off.
I said, Judge, Mondays are not good for me because I also have mental health cases.
Okay, how about Tuesday the 26th? Tuesday the 26th? That's 1 week from today. That should be enough time for both of you to get ready.
That should be fine, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Pitcher, is that okay with you, sir?
It is. One other mention, just as a courtesy, I filed about 6 more exhibits after that are pending, have not yet been accepted. So those were filed.
Okay, now you know, Ms. Ansaldúa, that there's 6 more. So, you know, we'll take up all those issues on the 26th, 1 week from today at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Judge, I just asked that Mr. Pitcher email those exhibits to me. Judge, he does have my email. He has been corresponding to me rather than Mr. Ramirez, who they have been going to.
I have no idea who Mr. Ramirez is.
Timothy Ramirez, Judge, he's my admin.
Okay, and you don't, he can't accept him, or?
He can, Judge, it's that he's an admin for at least 4 other attorneys here in our division, Judge. So it's hard for him to.
Well, where did Mr. Pitcher get Mr. Ramirez's email?
I do not know, Judge.
Electronic. The parties in the electronically in the e-file is what governs where it goes to.
Okay. Do you have Ms. Ansaldúa's email?
I do.
Okay. Please send it to Ms. Ansaldúa directly, because that'll save. I don't want to keep postponing this case. I want to hear it on the 26th. But if she's not gonna get the staff because Ramirez is getting it and all that, it delays the process a little bit. So she's already received the first 18, but on these next 6 that are pending, if you could please send Ms. Azaldúa a copy, okay?
I will.
All right, thank you very much. Y'all excused until the 26th.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, I show, case number 28 is CW 180-16-J in the interest of the Armendariz children. Okay, this is a CW case that we're proceeding without an advisory.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, for the staff, I finished page 1, I finished page 2, I finished page 3, I finished page 4, and page 5. Andy, does that conclude the morning session of the 4:30 for today, October 19, 2021?
Judge, Ms. Salinas has returned with an issue on number 25 that she'd like to address.
Well, I can't address it without the other side being here.
Yes, Judge, I was trying to contact him, Judge, to see if I can get him to log on. Because there was a question in regards to the court.
Hold on, ma'am. Hold on. You need to wait till the other side gets here, okay?
Judge, is it possible to recall this case in the afternoon if I can get him to log on this afternoon?
Why can't you get him right now?
Judge, I called him twice. It's gone straight to his voicemail. I don't know
Mr. Padilla,
if Mr. Padilla will be more successful.
Mr. Padilla, could you try, you and Mr. Cantu? Or you can email him and ask him if he could come back that there's another issue.
I'll make an attempt, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Ms. Ariano, are you having any issues with your Wi-Fi and all that, or? I mean.
Sometimes I
now
am,
that-
Judge, but I'm really having more issues with the camera, and I don't know why. I've deleted the camera. I don't know what's going on with my camera.
Well, the camera's unimportant, really, because as long as you can hear everybody and make a record of it.
Yeah, sometimes
I'm
I do
still
have.
I'm just having some major problems with my computer, and I have to use my phone all the time for the audio, and it's just beginning to be a bother to have
Yes,
to
sir.
do that. I'm a little frustrated with Spectrum,
Yes, sir. That's understandable. I am too.
Ms. Ansaldúa, do you still have all the prosecutors, or is anybody left?
No, so far we still have most of them.
Mr.
Robert
Garcia
Correggio
still with you?
left. I'm sorry, Judge?
I said, Mr. Joe Garcia still with you? And
Yes, he's still with us, Judge. I think he made an appearance yesterday in your court.
yes, he did. That's what I was asking. He had been out for a while, right?
Yes, he was out, but he's back, Judge.
Okay, and Miss Amy Cantu and yourself and Miss Saldana and Miss Huerta, they're all in your department.
Yes, and Cynthia Martinez as well, Judge.
Oh, that's right. She does mainly the intake though, right?
Yes.
The paperwork. Because I know the public defender, for some reason, is losing a lot of people in the DA's office. The other departments.
That's what I heard. But I know they've hired a couple of new attorneys, Judge.
In the public defender?
Yes.
I think Jacob Salinas is there now. That he texted me the other day.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I guess he didn't like San Antonio. He was there for a while.
I don't know who wouldn't like San Antonio.
I agree with you.
Sir, I have sent emails, called, and sent text messages, and I'm not getting a response from Mr. Pitcher.
Is this something that cannot wait, Ms. Saldua, or?
Judge, it's in regards to the extension of the temporary ex parte order. Since he brought up an issue with the last one, Judge, I just want to make sure there's not an issue for this one. And I don't recall you putting on the record you're granting an
No,
extension.
I didn't extend it because nobody requested for me to extend it.
And that's what the status is requesting, Judge.
Well. I mean, if we don't get it back on, I mean, I'm not gonna. Did it expire, Andy? Let me ask the staff, okay, what happened, so we want.
I am checking right now to see if there's an order extending it to today, sir. Hold on. Yes, sir, there is a signed order extending the protective order to today at 10 o'clock.
Was there a gap in there somewhere, Andy, or not?
The last hearing that took place was on September 14th. Where you granted an extension to today. And the order was signed. It was granted on the 14th, but the order was signed on the 15th. Other than that, I would have to dig further back to see if there were any gaps. In the past, it looks like every time there's been a hearing that it was extended to the next hearing date. And there does appear to be an order on file each time.
Well, I don't know how we can get him even in the afternoon, Ms. Saldua. I'm willing to set it for the afternoon, but how are we gonna get him if he's logged off and he doesn't respond anymore?
Judge, I'll continue to try to get a hold of him, but if not, Judge, what I can do is just file a motion for an emergency hearing so I can request that extension, Judge.
That's fine. Why don't we do that?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your appearance. Okay, let me